Welcome back to the Accounting Guys YouTube channel. My name is Blake, and today we'll be talking about special orders, deposits, and refunds, and some of the best practices to make sure there are no system issues, as well as the most common issues that will crop up in the day-to-day and how best to handle them. I'll be your trainer today. Hope you learned something. First thing I want to show you is how to set up the minimum deposit amount. So if you go under System, Preferences, and then you go under the Parts section, Invoicing Defaults. In here you're able to see that you can set the minimum SO collection percent. This just means that they won't allow you to take a deposit for less than 50% of the part. Most of our dealerships have this set to 100%. This just ensures that you're going to get the money and they can't just cancel a special order after you've ordered it. So whatever you want this percentage to be, this is how you're going to change it. Once you get the default settings set up, there are two ways that you can take a special order deposit. If you're taking 100% as a minimum, it's going to act as if you're making and cashiering a parts invoice. So first thing you're wanting to do in that scenario is go under Parts, Parts Invoice, and then you're going to select a customer. If you double click on this red field, it will allow you, or you can click this plus right here as well, and it will allow you to do a customer lookup. And then once you're here, you can either put in the part number here, or if you type in any number or any letter and hit tab, brings up this search and you're able to search by part number, by description, by whatever you need to. So we'll go ahead and just select that first one there. So once it's in here, if the quantity is at 0 in the parts inventory, it'll automatically create and recommend that you create a special order for it. And then down here in the bottom right, you'll see deposit of 50%, and this number will change depending on what you had your default setting before. So if this is set to 100, it will automatically say you have to take 100% of the deposit. Then once you have that set, you can go ahead and click Cashier, and then here you're able to select the method of payment. So we'll go ahead and select check and click Cashier. And that's how you take 100% of the deposit. So now when they come in, they can just pick up their part. It's already been paid for and everything's ready to go. The other way that you can take a deposit on a special order is if you go under Parts, Cashiering, Special Order Deposits. And you would want to use this route if you didn't take 100% of the deposit at first. If you took 50 or you just took a dollar amount. In here you'd be able to take a deposit for either the remaining amount or an additional payment. So we'll click into this one right here and you can see original amount, previous deposit, then balance owing. And the balance owing is whatever's left on this special order. So you can come in here and just type in whatever's left, select the method of payment, and then click Cashier. Once the full deposit has been made, it pulls it from this list. Last thing I wanted to talk about is issuing special order refunds or issuing refunds in general in Lightspeed. A couple things to keep in mind is when issuing a refund, if you're wanting to use the method of payment cash, you can only use that on the same day as the sale. So if you took a deposit on a special order and you want to refund him back in cash later that day, that's totally fine. But once it gets past the 1 day mark, it starts to mess up deposits and starts to mess up other areas in the system as well. Another thing to keep in mind is if you're going to issue a check, you're going to want to use the method of payment refund by company check, not the basic method of payment check. And I'm going to walk you through that process. So if you go up into Parts Invoice, and click this drop down on Special Orders, you can do Refund Special Order. And then it will allow you to select what part needs a refund or which one you're going to refund. So we'll go ahead and select that one there. Once you make it into this section, you have the option to either refund one of the parts, or you can click Refund All if they want to cancel or get a refund for their entire order. If you click Refund All, it will automatically select these, and you can see down here, this is going to be your refund amount. And once you go ahead and click OK, it's going to refund all of these items and put them on this parts invoice list. And once you get to this point, you can go ahead and click Cashier, and you can select whatever method of payment you want. If you select a credit card, it just allows you to use that credit card machine that you use to take payments. It will refund it to that card. Once again, if you're going to use cash, it's going to be the same day as the sale. And then if you're going to cut them a check, you don't want to use this one. If you scroll down a little bit, you're going to want to use this one, Refund by Co-Check. And if you're our client, we like to do the account number that it's going to go to in the method of payment. That way you're not having to always look up where it's going in the system. And then once you click cashier, it's going to refund all those parts. And then if you used refund by company check, you're going to want to use the following steps to clear that out of that account. So vendor invoice, and you're going to select whatever that customer is so you can track these are the payments that went to that customer for this refund. So we'll use Ashley Olson. And if the vendor's not there, you're going to want to create it just so you have that detailed history. And once you get to this point, for the invoice number, we recommend that you use the special order number. Enter the date and the refund amount in this invoice, and then in the description, then you can enter in the account for that refund by company check amount, and then click save. If you come back into this account and refresh it, you'll see this is the refund on the part, and this is the check we cut. And you're going to want to use this because if you use the method of payment check, it's like you took a check out of the till and did that as a refund, and that's not really what happened in real life. This allows you to send that refund to accounts payable and allows you to cut the check through Lightspeed. That brings us to the end of this video. If you like our content and you want to see more, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you have specific questions that you'd like to ask us or you'd like more training on special order deposits, our email is down below in the description. If you have any video requests or video recommendations, go ahead and leave that in the comment section. Thanks for watching.